Hi there. In this video, we'll be covering what is a thought leader. Establishing yourself as a thought leader could have huge benefits and could set you apart, so you'll definitely want to pay attention to this video. By the end of this video, you will learn what it means to be recognized in your field and how a book could help you establish yourself as a thought leader. And stay tuned until the end of the video for a free opportunity. Let's dive in. Simply put, a thought leader is a leader in thought, a leader of a space. When someone wants to talk about something or get an insight on something, they reach out to this thought leader. Maybe it's on social media, maybe it's an interview request, maybe it's a speaking engagement. Whatever the case may be, when that specific topic is being considered, people look to this person for insight and guidance. Think about that with my wife, Susan. She's very popular in the sports card collectible space. She's known as Suze on social media, and Yanks Chick. People, really appreciate her insights. And she's been in this space for 15 plus years, as a collector, as a writer, as somebody on social media. She's promoted the hobby through Card Chat, which is something that she puts out every week in, promoting this conversation about the hobby. And it's interesting. It's interesting to see her in this space, really establishing herself as a thought leader. And I'm really proud of all that she's been able to accomplish, and just inspiring to see that. It's inspiring to see when somebody takes the leap into thought leadership, when they're looked at as a leader in their space. Who do you go for guidance or insight or support, or want to know answers to something? It's great to be able to be the person who people look to for those answers, and it's great to be able to share your message. I think sharing is such an important part of thought leadership. Because if you have all these ideas and never share them, you're not really a thought leader. You're just an expert that doesn't want to share their ideas. You're somebody who's holding on to. But ultimately, it's so special to share that message out in the world, to get the message out there, to inform other people, to be a leading voice, to inspire people in times of change or upheaval or frustration or difficulty. You want to be that calming voice, or you want to be that person who's guiding people forward. So thought leadership's a really powerful thing, and something that you should hold close to you, that you should really hold close to your heart, that if you're a thought leader, if you're an expert, that there's a power that comes with being able to guide people and give them insight. Thought leaders are people who can actively shape the conversation. Again, that means that there's a message being shared, and there's insights being shared, there's guidance being shared, there's a lot of things being shared, but you're actively shaping the conversation. You're taking this conversation to a new place, and if the conversation's happening without you, people are like, what about this other person? We need to have their voice. Their voice needs to be heard on this topic. You want to be that thought leader, and it's a great thing when you're looked at in that capacity. When people look to an expert on any topic, what do they look for? They look for YouTube, they look for social media, they look for books. People look for books because books represent expertise, it represents follow-through. If you're writing a book on a topic, it means it's something that's really dear to you, that you care about. It's something that you're spending a lot of energy on, and you're putting your heart and soul into this book. It's such a powerful way to separate yourself as a thought leader, to take the next step into thought leadership. Without that book, people might look to others instead. But that book is the moat, the protective moat that separates you against everybody else. Everybody's aiming for their own attention and visibility on social media, online, elsewhere. A book is a great way to differentiate yourself and really stand out. And I've worked with lots of thought leaders and business leaders on their books, and it's been so powerful to me to see the steps they've taken into thought leadership, the interviews they've gotten, the opportunities and the doors that have opened because of the book, because they put themselves out there, believed in their message, and shared it with the world, that they were able to take the next step into thought leadership. And I think it's a chicken or egg dilemma of, do you want to be a thought leader and publish a book, or do you want to publish a book to become a thought leader? And there's no really right way to it. You can do it either way, but whatever case you choose, it's important to believe in yourself. It's important to move past and move beyond the imposter syndrome. A lot of times people are wary of themselves, or they don't really believe in it all the way, or they wonder if they're the right person, that maybe someone else is better suited to be that person writing the book. Why not you? You should be the one writing it. If you care that much about it, you should be the one writing the book. You should be the one guiding the message and the conversation because you have all this insight to share. Why not share it in book form? You know, I think a book is such a powerful way to share a message with the world. As a book ghostwriter, I work with so many different thought leaders in this space. It's a powerful process and it's an empowering process. And ultimately, working on the book has helped the thought leaders I work with to clarify their message. You know, they come in with loose ideas, and by the end of it, we have a really clear vision for what the next step forward look like in their development, in their journey, whether it's speaking engagements, media opportunities, or something else. They're clear on the next steps forward, and they have so much power and weight behind the words because they wrote a book. So if you're interested in becoming a thought leader, don't lose sight of the fact that you could write a book to really separate yourself from everybody else and be the first person that people think of when they want to talk about the topic that you want to talk about. If you want to learn more about what is a thought leader, I'd love for you to reach out. I'd love for you to go to my website. It's goodghostwriter.com. You can click the link below. And there you can book a one-on-one strategy call with me. I'd love to talk further about the steps in your thought leadership journey, what a book might look like for you, the benefits of a book. You know, maybe a book is right for you, maybe it's not, but it's great to explore that topic and I can give you some insight guidance and who knows, maybe we can even work together. Remember, a good book can change your life. I'm Dan Good. Thanks for watching.